Howdy, I'm Andrew from StoreYourBoard.com, and I'm here to talk to you today about our triple snowboard storage rack. You can see the rack right behind me. I'm going to talk to you about why it's a great pick with our customers and how easy it is to use. The rack will come requiring some slight assembly. You'll have 2 rack sides and 6 rack arms. You'll also get some mounting equipment, and it's pretty easy to use. You'll put the rack together very simply like this. Insert each rack arm into the rack sides. Once you've done that for all the arms, you'll have 2 rack sides that look like this. You'll notice that the rack arms are padded with foam to protect your snowboards when you're putting them in the rack and taking them out when you're ready to ride. 2 holes are drilled into each rack side, so it's easy to mount with the drill into your studs at home. And your rack will be set up like this. Some relevant dimensions are that there's 13 inches between each rack arm, and the rack arm itself is 16 inches wide. The rack arms are independent, so depending on what length you want, you can rack to that size. So I have 2 snowboards here. I'm going to show you how easy it is to set them up in your rack. There's the first on the top level. And here's the second on the second level. Of course, you can always use this level, or if you prefer, you can fit your bindings up. Like I said, there's 13 inches between the rack levels, so that should fit most bindings, especially if you can fold your bindings down. But depending on how big your bindings are, that's something you'll have to consider. The rack arms are also angled up, so they really hold your board securely in place. This is a very basic rack. It's a no-frills rack, but it's super affordable, and that's one of the reasons people like it to store their snowboards at home. Check it out at StoreYourBoard.com.